Stavros Tousios for M4Markets. Today we go for Aussie dollar and dollar against the Canadian, the Aussie and the loonie as well known. Now when it comes to Aussie, we are seeing an actual, the next leg to the upside, technically speaking, the moment we do just stop the territory above 68.05, let's say, then we are going to have an RSI divergence on the 4-hour. Do we need it? We don't need it from a technical standpoint though either, because we do actually have a double, maybe even considered a triple or quadruple top. I wouldn't consider this as a top. Actually, this is the upside leg. So yes, triple top. So we expect a potential move towards the 67.18 and 66.63 territory. Okay, of course, losing that low over here is going to open the door to 65.74, which is the previous low over here. Whereas if we continue up, because that is also a possibility, we could go for 68.61. When we look at the 1 hour, we do get the divergence that we were looking on the 4-hour. Didn't pan out actually well on the 4-hour, but as I said before, we don't need to have it on the 1 hour. It's there. So short term or shorter term than the 4-hour, it's there. So the signal is a bit more, I wouldn't say more valid, but it's just supported by the indicator. It's very important on the move to the downside that we stay above 67.17 to remain upward biased. If not, that 66.39 also becomes the next level to keep an eye on. Now, when it comes to loonie, I want you to see how we've actually come all the way down here to retest that channel, right? And kinda we see some flatness here. So you could say there is a divergence between the RSI and the price, but we don't have a lower low here on the RSI. Does this mean we can get another leg to the downside and then up? It would be possible. It could be possible. But look at this. I want you to see 1, kinda 2, and maybe 3. This would be too extended. And you have 1 and 2. Okay? As I said from before as well. Now this 1, 2, 3, and you got 1, 2. That is the upside we got. And then we started to move lower down. Which means, guys, that I'm personally split between these two sort of potential structures. Another short-term upside, further continuation to the downside. We're going to break lower, okay? Heading, of course, first to 32 to 26. Losing 132 handle will get us closer to 131. Okay, and of course, some upside is expected following that low, or maybe we are going to consolidate here for a little bit longer, because as much as we like to have an upside and a downside potential, when you see structures like this, okay, because we are literally speaking in a sideways correction with a false break over here, we have to always consider that the short term might be up or down, but the medium term might actually be a little bit more contained. If we now have this and a higher low, and we have had this and a lower high, then maybe we're going to get something like this. Okay, I'm just saying. That would also kind of form a triangle, and triangles would, in this particular case, would lead to more upside. So that would be something like of A, B, C, D, and E, and then we would go up. So it's, we are at this phase where we expect either to happen, but I would focus on the 23 and the 38. I think this bounce could, since it's actually, I would say it's come quite strongly up. I would say that 134, because we're very close, break will get us to 134.50 also. And from there, we start looking for signals that would imply further downside. But the next downside, if we stop at 38, will be a more likely scenario where we break. If we go to 50, I will be 50-50. If we go to 62, probably we're going to turn into some sort of sideways price action.